What's up, seed hoarders? Do you got way too many pepper seeds like I do? No, it's never enough. Welcome back to Hardy Gardening. Today we're going to cover the 25 spicy pepper seeds that I'm going to be starting this year. I'm really excited. Peppers are my favorite plants. Everybody knows that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump right into the video. Alright, so first one on the list is one of my absolute favorites. We got the Sugar Rush Stripey. So this is kind of a long, pointy pepper. It ripens to like a peachy yellow color with red stripes on it. Super fruity, super delicious, great flavor on it. Quite a bit of heat. It's a little hot for snacking on in my opinion, but sometimes I still do because I like the pain. Sugar Rush Stripey, definitely recommend every year in my garden. Takes quite a long time to ripen. Is the biggest downside for me since I live in such a short climate here, short growing season. Next on the list we got Peach-a-Doo. So this is it's kind of a smaller, little rounder pepper, but it actually comes from the same cross as a Sugar Rush Stripey. It's just a different phenotype, I think is the word. So it'd be like the sister plant basically to the Sugar Rush Stripey. So it has a similar flavor. I would say almost it might be just as delicious, if not more. One big benefit to it is it ripens faster than the Sugar Rush Stripey. So if you got a shorter growing season like I do, definitely recommend the Peach-a-Doo. It produces a lot of peppers. Like, I think I grew 2 plants of it last year, and I think I got 2 harvests in my short season off of both plants, which is amazing. The next one on the list is just a classic cayenne pepper. Can never go wrong with a cayenne. They're great for making powders, making hot sauces. Yeah, it's just a regular cayenne. Don't really got much more to say about it. Everybody's probably tried cayenne pepper. Just a classic in the garden. So next up we got Buena Mulata. So Buena Mulata is it's like a purple cayenne pepper basically. I grew some for the first time. You can see it right here. Grew it with my mini hydroponics. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because pretty much every other purple pepper I've tried is super floral, and I'm not a big fan of that really floral taste. Yeah, this one doesn't taste that floral though. It's got a actually pretty mild flavor, and the heat is kind of mild as well, which I find great for just eating fresh with my dinner. A lot of times me and the wife will just kind of chop up some pepper into small bits and kind of eat it with a meat dish and some rice. So next on the list is ahi mango pepper. So I haven't tried this one yet. I got it growing in hydroponics right now. I got a few green ones on there currently. I'm pretty excited to try it, but I don't really have much to say about it because I haven't tried it. It's a really interesting looking plant though compared to all the other plants I have in here. The stems and the leaves have little hairs all over them, so that's one interesting thing to note. Not sure what it's going to taste like or how hot it's going to be, but we'll find out later in the season. So next one we got is Beaver Dam. So I grew this one last year. Wasn't super productive. I'm thinking maybe I needed to start it a little earlier. We also had like 2 weeks after I put all my peppers out, we had some like -1 where it was like got super cold at the end of the day and then just started like raining frozen rain on everything. So that could have set a lot of my plants back, to be honest. So I'm gonna try it again. It looks like a sweet pepper. It's pretty big, but it's definitely got a kick to it. It's not super hot, but it's pretty nice. It's good for cooking. It's got a thick wall. So we're gonna try that one again. I think it would be really good for a stuffing pepper. You know, chop the top off, put some meat and cheese in there. So we're gonna try it again. Next one up I'm really excited for is the ahi cachucha pepper. So I really love like really mild peppers that I can just snack on that have a really, I like really fruity tastes on peppers. but I like them to have just a small amount of heat. I like snacking on them with just like a piece of cheese or like pepperoni or something. This is a Chinen's variety, which is, as far as I've seen, a pretty rare occurrence for Chinen's to be like as mild as the ahi cachucha is. I think it's like 0 to 1,000 on the Scoville level, which is like half or less of a jalapeno. So, really excited for ahi cachucha. Next on the list is the famous Kangstar Lemon Starburst. So, this is a variety created by Kangstar. If you don't know who Kangstar is, you haven't been growing peppers for very long, I think. So, definitely go check out his channel. I don't think I've had a true Kangstar Lemon Starburst. I bought some last season and I grew them, and I'm almost 100% certain they're not lemon starbursts. They look nothing like any of the pictures I've seen. They were yellow. They were little and like round and didn't look like it. Weren't the greatest tasting. I'm hoping that's not what Kangstar Lemon Starburst is. They didn't look right, so I bought some from a different source this time. I'm hoping they're going to be the actual variety, so Kangstar Lemon Starburst. So next up is one of my favorite small chilies. It's called Apache chili. So I like to use it. My fiance is Filipino, so when we eat adobo or sinigang or things like that, I like to put a little bit of the sauce in a little dish with some chili pepper in there, and Apache chili is my favorite to put in there. We use Thai chili from the store in the winter, but now that I got the grow tent, I just grow most of my peppers through the winter anyway. But Apache chili is a little hotter than a Thai chili. I think it's about 80,000 on the Scoville level. They're smaller or shorter, but bigger around. They're a great pepper. The plant is super tiny. I haven't had it get more than like maybe this tall and get about that wide, but they just continue to produce until they freeze and die. But yeah, I can just go out there at dinner time, snip a few off, whether they're red or green. They're still spicy. Just adds some nice heat to your dinner. Next one on the list is ahi rico. So ahi rico is such a great producer for me last season anyways. So I grew some plants in pots and some in ground, and a lot of the ones I grew in ground didn't produce very much. So I might not grow as many in ground this year, but ahi rico is one that did really well in ground. So I might plant 2 plants this year of that one and put one in the pot and one in ground again and kind of see which one does better. I think I got 2 full harvests off that one. They're really delicious, like kind of mild spicy, but a nice citrusy flavor on them. Like, they're really good. Definitely going to continue growing ahi rico in the future. So next one on the list is Caribbean red habanero. So don't really got much to say about this one. I tried growing it last season, and I think I got like one mini little, I think it was just too stressed or something. It didn't do well, but I'm going to try again. I'm assuming it tastes like any other habanero, which I love habaneros, but okay, this one is one of my favorite. It's Tangerine Tiger. Tangerine Tiger came from an accidental cross, as far as I've read. I can't remember the lady's name, but she had grown, it's a cross between Sugar Rush Stripey, I think, and something else, but it's such a delicious pepper. I don't think it's a very stable strain, because I grew some here in my hydroponics. I have some seeds from Tangerine Tiger. I grew some outside last season, and they were pretty true to how the pictures were on when I bought them, but I grew one indoors and it was red and not the right shape. So it might not be a stable strain, but I'm hoping I can get some that are right this year, and then I'm going to continue to save the seeds and try to stabilize it on my own. So next one is Peppa Peach Stripey. So if you haven't figured this out yet, I love the striped peppers. I just think it's so cool. So Tangerine Tiger is a striped pepper as well. And then Peppa Peach Stripey is, it really looks like to me it looks like, it must be like a peachadoo with stripes, like a variant of the peachadoo. I'm not sure if that's true. I don't really know much about it. It's supposed to be like a mild pepper again, with some stripes, and it gets some really deep red like stripes on it, which I find really cool. In the future, I plan on breeding one of my favorite peppers that doesn't have stripes with a striped pepper and try and get some stripes to cross over, but that'll be a future project. So Peppa Peach Stripey, one that I'm looking most forward to this year to trying out. So next one we got is another striped pepper. Surprise, surprise. It's called Zebrange. I don't know how you say that, but I don't have much to say about it either. It's a striped pepper. I seen it at the same time when I seen the Peppa Peach Stripey, so picked them both up. We're gonna try them this year. I'll let you guys know if it's any good. So next one is a really common one that I've seen. It's the ahi lemon drop. So I've seen mixed kind of opinions on it. I've seen a lot of people grow it, and I've seen probably about half the people say they don't like the taste of it, and half the people say that it's great. So I'm gonna find out for myself this year. As I said before, I'm not a fan of like kind of florally tastes. If they're too floral, I'm not really a fan of that. And then I find some peppers can taste kind of soapy. So if they got that flavor, I'm never gonna grow them again. But we'll find out. That's the ahi lemon drop. Now the next few on here are ones I did in one of my previous videos. So these are going to be the super hots. So if you want to check out that video where I show you how to plant these seeds and stuff, you can check that out up in the corner here or down in the description. We're going to kind of go through these ones a little quicker. So we got the Rhino DD Orange. So it's kind of a weird drippy looking orange super hot pepper. I haven't tried most of these super hots yet. I'm hoping to get some this season. Next up we got the Dragon's Breath pepper. So it's pretty scary looking red pepper, as with a lot of super hots. I plan on making hot sauces. That's why I'm growing the super hots. I'm not just gonna like eat them or cook with them. I think that's crazy. But next up we got Pockmark Orange. Just a really cool looking pepper, I find. With the dark outside, you can see the orange kind of coming through. And then we got Ghost Borealis, which is similar, cool looking, like purple outside, but you can see some color coming through from the inside. I really like that look, but I'm a little wary of purple peppers because of that floral taste. I don't know if they're all like that or just ones that I've tried so far, so we'll see. And then we got the Beast, so just another scary looking red pepper. Excited to try it out in some hot sauce and try and hurt my friends with it, I guess. But we got Apocalypse Scorpion. Pretty terrifying looking pepper and scary name. Pretty excited for that one. 7-Pot Yellow. I've heard a lot of great things about 7-Pot, like 7-Pot Primo and different 7-Pot varieties, so I'm pretty excited to try that out too. And then Jay's Peach Ghost. I've seen so many people grow Jay's Peach that I'm pretty excited for it. I think a lot of people find it delicious. I hope it's kind of similar flavor to like a Sugar Rush Peach or something like that. I'm not really sure. I haven't tried a ghost pepper before, so we'll see what that's all about. And then 24 is, of course, the famous Carolina Reaper. So I got some growing in my grow tent in hydroponics. And then last on the list at number 25, this was on the sweet peppers list, but it's got a little bit of heat, and I couldn't keep it off the list because it's my all-time favorite pepper, the Mad Hatter pepper. You can't go wrong with this pepper. It's super mild, but super fruity tasting. Super fruity, super sweet. It's so crunchy. Me and my fiance just crunch on these. We just like The first year I grew them, I got a huge bag of them, and we just like would bring a bowl down beside our computers, and while we're gaming, would just crunch on these peppers. They're so good. I'm gonna be growing a bunch of plants. I'm gonna hopefully get a bigger harvest this year. Last year they got brutally attacked by tarnished plant bugs, and now those are my enemies for life. I will protect these Mad Hatters at all costs. As always, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please let me know down in the comments what kind of peppers you're growing this year. I'd be really excited to see some new varieties, and what else you're growing this year, what you're most excited for to grow this year. Let me know down in the comments. And if you guys like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Catch the next video. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you.